So you don't get put on the spot anymore?
So are we live or
I
is
think
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
live.
we're
still
live.
going?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good morning.
Hello.
We're here live from Michigan.
Yes.
See, they moved the comments too. Do you see this?
Oh, yeah. So
Super
Facebook
weird.
basically like moved everything around on us. Logan and I were just talking about that.
I can't see it anyway, so it's fine. It's just the same. But I'm Lori,
Patty.
Logan.
and we're here from Coffee Beanery, just a little coffee chat
Yes.
today.
After our fun time last week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm still exhausted. I did watch Malin's cake video, Princess Cake, and I'm just going to say it was not the same recipe.
So Malin is the one who made, or she is a pastry chef in Sweden, and she inspired our recipes.
I did the nailed it, failed it, you know, and
Yes.
of course I nailed it.
You
gorgeous.
did nail it if comedy gold is what you're going for.
it
But
was good content.
It was good content.
Britton told me right away that I should have done this dome
Hey, Charles.
cake and cut it in 3 layers, and that would have been way easier.
It would
than
have been.
doing
It wouldn't have been following the recipe though.
Well, but Malin, she took a cake and cut it into 3 layers.
Okay. Well, to be fair,
Did you
though,
watch her thing?
No, I haven't got
No,
a
and
chance
then
yet.
she put jelly, and then she put whipped cream. She didn't put that weird stuff that was sloppy all over.
See, but the thing about Malin is, so Martin always yells at her for this. It's so she'll like take box stuff and try and find a faster way to be efficient. And Martin would have been like so annoyed if she saw her make
Oh.
that cake, and would have been like, "No, you got to do it this way. That's the way it's
It was
supposed to be done."
beautiful. It was gorgeous, and she had these lovely little pastry, like little spatula things. I feel like
Nice.
maybe if I had those.
Yeah, that was the problem.
That was definitely the problem. Not he.
You didn't have enough. You didn't have enough
No.
stuff.
I
You
didn't have.
You
I
didn't
need
have
the correct tools.
Yeah,
for
I don't think the tools were maybe the problem.
It was like a golfer blaming his
I still want to
gloves.
know what the brown lumps were in the middle of each of your
I have
layers.
no idea. I
Like-
didn't know that either.
I
In
think
the
they were
pancake
burnt
things?
bits of flour or something. There's just chunks of flour still.
Yeah, because I can't even think what was in that. It wasn't like very much stuff. Maybe almond. No, it wasn't any almond flour. That's just for the marzipan.
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm still kind of concerned and
I'm
curious.
just gonna say it was Jennifer's favorite dessert treat.
We did actually. One of our staff here, Jennifer, she absolutely loved Lori's cake,
She
and
ate the whole
I
entire serving.
think that there might be something wrong
And
with
Joanne
Jennifer.
liked
I
it
don't know.
too. Joanne liked it too.
I
and
think she was
stopped.
being nice.
I don't know.
I'm
I
pretty
think she
sure.
genuinely liked it. We'll have to see, but I know I doubted it. Trust me, I doubted it very highly at first, but she had me convinced.
Maybe they both have COVID tongue. I don't know.
All I'm saying is it was the color of like nuclear fuel to me, and I was not about to put that in my
I
stomach.
know
It
that
was
fondant.
bright.
That
Well, I hate
fondant was
fondant
horrible.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I made a super cute cake once for birthday for you in Houston, and it was a little tiger. It was adorable, and I used that fondant, and it looked gorgeous. And
Nice.
it
Did you remember
tasted
this cake?
awful. It tasted awful. I have pictures.
How old were they? Do you remember?
We had to be little.
It was, yeah, because it was maybe it was for London, because I remember her having the little glasses on at that party in the pictures. Maybe it was for London. I made her a little tiger cake for her
Aw.
zoo or something.
Well, that's
her
cute.
carnival.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was London.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had the little
Yeah.
ticket booth
Yeah,
and the
that was
little
London.
cutouts.
A carnival birthday party? That's super fun.
Yeah, in our backyard. It was super fun.
Nice.
It was, we like literally we took a big box and made like a ticket booth, and then we had our neighbor made like cutout things with their faces,
Morning,
where you're
Laura.
like
That's
a
cute.
strong man and a ballerina or something.
Yeah,
So,
that's super
good morning,
cute.
everybody.
Oh, hey, Lauren.
Oh, Lauren, we miss
We miss-
you.
we do
My
miss you.
7th child.
I haven't done a TikTok since you left, Lauren. Not a one. We need you.
She couldn't even find the drafts that you
I
made.
still can't
apparently.
find the drafts. Actually, text me because I can't find the drafts. I keep looking at TikTok going, I know she said she saved them. And then we had a debate. Do they say to your phone or do they say to the TikTok account?
I don't know.
Did we finally remember the password? 'Cause
I know the password.
Okay.
I know the password. I'm logged
That's
in.
been
But
our problem.
yeah, that's all I got.
So it's kind of weird. I was in Florida this weekend, and
Yes.
it's just crazy looking at. Have you guys seen the time elapse?
No.
The time lapse one, especially in Fort Myers, where it's just like a normal street, and then it's like a stream, and then it's a river, and then it's
Really?
taking buildings
Over
down.
how long?
Oh, I didn't
days.
say.
Wow.
Well, the
Didn't
weird
say.
thing, so I was watching a YouTuber I watch, and he has like this big compound with a bunch of garages for cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they got a lot of rain and it flooded, and then it all went away. And then the next day they come back and there's 3 or 4 feet of water there.
Wow.
It like
Yeah, the
receded and then the
surges.
surge.
And then I heard
Wow.
like Orlando can take 12 to 15 days for the water table to level out and
Yeah.
get back to normal. I mean, the
Wow.
devastation, water always, Kevin always says water always wins. And it just finds its way everywhere. So, I mean, our thoughts and prayers are with all of you in Florida, because that is, it just, I mean, devastating to watch that water come through.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then to be in Florida, and you wouldn't even know it.
No.
In Key Largo, I mean, down in Key West,
Yeah.
I'm sure that they felt more of the effects. And
Well-
it obviously didn't come up that way. It came through the West.
Key West, are they far apart from each other? I don't know geography of Florida
It's
at all.
interesting. Well, I didn't know until I went to the Keys and we drove through them. So at the end of Florida, you go to Key Largo, and there's, I don't even know how many keys there are. There's Deer Key and No Name Key and Esmeralda, if I say it wrong. And all this stuff. And then Key West is at the end.
Okay.
And I think it's like a 3-hour drive to get to Key West.
Is Key West the one my parents said like a bridge got wiped away though? Like
There was a different one, the Sanibel Island.
oh, okay.
The bridge got the only way there is by boat now and stuff.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then, of course, the looting and crazy that goes on. So there's curfews and lots of things going on. But
That's why I like Michigan.
we
don't really
have
deal
a
with
tornadoes and we have extreme
But we don't
cold.
have bad tornadoes.
we don't
Like,
have
not like
tornadoes.
Oklahoma tornadoes.
No.
So I can't even. There
Yeah.
really isn't that much.
We had
bad.
a really bad one. I want to say was it the 70s in Beecher where it was pretty devastating, but not too bad.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be. But did people die?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
very rarely in Michigan do people die.
Yes.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It might take your roof off. This I made.
I'm
I
gonna knock
felt-
on wood as we say
I felt
this.
better
feel
about
like we're
tornadoes. So my
touching
dad said, we really just don't. I mean, it might at the worst like take some of your roof off,
Yeah.
but it doesn't normally.
Yeah, it doesn't normally get too catastrophic for us.
I feel like I'm
compared to
always in my
hurricane.
car when there's a tornado going by.
Yeah, we definitely had one chasing us in Wisconsin one time.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
interesting.
And my brother was outside just watching it.
Yeah,
Like,
no
okay,
thanks.
Well, I mean,
Jonah,
to
go
be
inside.
fair-
Yeah.
I'm going to the basement.
I feel like that's our whole family except for you in London, where the rest of us are
Well, I've been
outside.
in actual tornadoes. And it's so because I'm getting prepared for our Florida trip, I have our itinerary.
Yes, you do.
It's nice and color coded.
And organized, very
So
organized.
I only have a few days where I have color choices.
Well, you had to plan stuff for like how many people? Like 20-some people?
24. But
That's a lot.
unfortunately, my uncle and aunt can't come over now because she's having some health issues.
bummer.
But so that's.
That is a
But no,
bummer.
it's quite a crew. Quite a
Yeah.
crew we
It's
have
a lot
going.
of people.
pirate dinner, all kinds of fun stuff.
Boop-de-doo.
Yes.
I get to
Disney.
take my grandbabies to Disney.
Yes.
So
Lori does Disney, like my favorite, because they all have like really cute outfits, and I like live for the photos of like their outfits.
they do. But at Disney, at 14, you can't dress up anymore. And I understand because they get confused with the princesses.
Mhm.
But Sedona, when she was little, we took like 50 dresses, and she matched every character.
Yes.
And so we're doing our last hurrah in January because she'll be 13.
Yes.
And she's gonna dress up, and I just had her fairy godmother is gonna do a couple outfits for her, and I got this place called Bounding Beauty, and they do makeup and hair,
Yes.
fabulous. So
With her coloring, she's like the perfect Cinderella. I want her to do like the big blue ball gown and like the hair scraped up with a black headband.
I think she's gonna do Tink because I love
Oh,
Tinkerbell.
she could do Tinkerbell too.
Yeah,
Or
and-
Elsa.
and a Rapunzel.
Yeah. Cute.
And I think not Haunted Mansion, Tower of Terror outfit.
What's the Tower of Terror outfit like?
It's like a bell person's. Like it's red.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because to me, it would just have vomit on it because I would never do the Tower of Terror.
This just seems like a lot of
Yeah,
work.
me either.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's
It's
so
so
fun.
fun. We
you know?
like it. It's my hobby.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a really fun hobby.
And you guys are just gonna go disc golfing, and you're stopping and get disc golfing on the way home, right?
Yeah. W.R. Jackson, the Disc Golf Hall of Fame, and the place where the PDGA is.
Where's that
So
at?
they have a whole museum and everything.
In North Carolina?
It's in Georgia?
Georgia? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be really fun. Isn't it Discraft is it Discraft that you like? You know, we're a wedding with somebody he runs the Discraft.
Yeah, Bob
thing.
Julio.
No, it was Kyle.
Oh
Someone
no,
else.
Kyle doesn't really run it. He's Houston's friend, Kyle, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. No, you live in the same neighborhood as Bob Julio, who controls all of their players and everything and their social media and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he lives in your neighborhood. Kyle is under him somewhere.
Right, but still,
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sure you'd love to see that factory. Wouldn't that be cool to see where Discraft's made?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
know you
they're
guys
huge.
love it. You guys love it so much.
Mhm.
They actually have framed like discs on their wall, like artwork.
Yeah,
So.
Branson has spent quite a penny collecting those
A lot
and
of
acquiring
money.
those. Yeah,
Yes.
I almost accidentally mailed one of his out to the wrong people one day.
That was mine.
Yeah, I know.
That
I
would've
almost
cost
mailed
me
yours
money.
out, yeah.
Oh
I
gosh.
thank the UPS man or USPS man for that.
Yeah, it would have been
Did Lauren say
$150
where there are?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna text
Oh,
me. Thank
okay.
you, Lauren.
So I don't know if everybody's aware of this. October 15th, UPS rates are going up $1.50.
That's stupid.
That's gotta be a pretty high percentage.
Yeah.
Like at least 10%,
Yeah.
right?
No, it is. I saw, like, for sending out discs, even when it's, like, for whatever for shipping,
Yeah.
it went up 10%, 10 to 15%.
Yeah, pirate
so.
ships.
Yeah,
prices
so I
are
know,
up,
like, I mean,
USPS.
you gotta realize, like, we don't pirate ship your stuff.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Just, I mean, you can with flatter items or clothing are so much easier to ship than K-cup boxes and coffee bags.
Mhm.
So we already subsidize shipping, and I know
A lot.
it's crazy. It's like that's our biggest complaint is your shipping is so expensive.
Right.
When you look at other people's shipping, we've got right now flat rate, right?
Yeah,
$8.
$8 flat shipping. Mm-hmm.
At the minimum, it costs us $12.
Yes.
$11.95 to
Yes.
ship your package.
That's
so we're
correct.
paying for 50% of the shipping, and now it's going to go up from that $11.95.
No, I think $11.95 is the new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
from-
so we are paying for half of the shipping,
Yes.
or is that right? Is my
A
math-
third.
9, 10,
A third.
11, 12, $4. We're paying $4.
$4. Well, I'm
today.
thinking they're paying
That's my
$8.
math. I
We're
counted my
paying
fingers.
another
Yes.
half, but that's
Yeah.
my math isn't working very good. So you are going to see a slight increase in the price of the coffee. We decided it was just easier probably to do a little increase on price, and we did actually look at our competitors.
We did.
And most of them are $16 for 12 ounces. Some of them are even going to 11-ounce packages. So
Right.
keep your eye on
11
that.
ounce and half pounds. I
'Cause
saw a lot of that this morning.
That's gonna go to that, but
Yeah.
we used to, what was it, like it was used to be $60,000-$70,000 a week to get a semi truck of coffee,
Yeah.
and it is now $130,000.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And I'm just gonna say your price hasn't doubled.
Yeah.
So we're eating margin on our end. We're trying to do whatever cost savings we can do on our end, but we just can't. You just can't.
Yeah, it's
$1.50
just the price of
pricing
the
is just
coffee.
Crazy.
Yeah. Charles says, I don't even look at the shipping cost. Your coffee tastes too great. And there's something over the top of it.
We
Thank you,
appreciate
Charles.
it, and we
appreciate
do.
it.
We take great pride in giving you the best coffee that we can, and we never. That's what, especially when the coffee goes crazy. So
Yeah, it's like doubled, and we're still buying the same quality coffee. It's not like we're buying cheaper coffee
That should be-
and that's
Yeah.
what we
help
won't
offset
do,
the cost.
right? Because that's what people do is get lesser quality coffee to try to do their margins. We understand that we just won't compromise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just
we're not
paying
gonna change our
double for the
coffee, yeah.
coffee, and there's nothing
and
we
then
can do
triple
about
on the
it.
shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, the
it's
shipping
hard,
is a
you know.
nightmare.
Everything costs more right now.
Well, everything,
know?
and then the fuel surcharges, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that it is crazy. Even, gosh, where I go the other day, and I ran through a drive-through for the kids, and it was just insane how much.
Mhm.
Oh no, I went to Subway and I got a protein bowl, and it was $13.
Wow. Like Chipotle prices now at Subway.
I just
Well,
thought,
Taco Bell's Chipotle.
Yeah,
prices.
yeah.
Taco
Bell's
Chipotle
insane.
prices as
and
robust
I know
prices.
it's just crazy. I don't even know, but it is real for everybody. Our cream at our store tripled or 5 times
Yeah,
the
milk's
price.
super expensive too.
Yeah,
I
milk
know.
is expensive. The
Um,
non-dairy is expensive.
But I do think that maybe there'll be an end to it. It
I
depends
hope.
how things go.
Yeah.
But because I just, there was a figure and it was crazy. It was like how much money, I don't know if I should, money when we shut down the,
Did we actually lose?
it was just trillions and trillions of dollars.
Right, and I think we're still experiencing it,
Well, it's just compounding because it's like if everybody's paying more on fuel, they're passing it on and they're passing it on. That costs people more to get work and they want to make more money, which is understandable. So it just compounds everything.
Oh, yeah.
But I think, there's got to be an end to it. Things go in cycles all the time.
Absolutely, ebb and flow.
And then I'll be honest with you, it's not like we just like go, oh, okay, well, the coffee drops, so now we're gonna because you kind of have to in those years make up some of the margin that you lost.
The weird thing about coffee is, so there's like the coffee market, we're actually buying years of coffee in the future.
Yes.
So the price that it is right now is what we're paying for the next 2 years. So it's not like we can just drop prices if the coffee market goes back down, because we're not actually getting or paying for that coffee for
it's like playing the
4 years.
stock market. Like you've got to just think, is it going to go up or down? Is it going to go up more? Some predictions last year that coffee was going to even go up more, 30 to 40% more.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. But it just depends on crops.
This is a good crop year. So with high prices and a good crop year, it's only going to go up next year, which isn't good.
Because it's a lesser crop.
Yep.
But hopefully, it is what it is. And then we were having it, because we get a lot too. Like, but Amazon, I can get my stuff for free, and Amazon shipping. We sell on Amazon. We do sell our coffee on Amazon, and just so you know, we pay the shipping. It's not like Amazon's paying the small business is paying the shipping to ship it. So yes, somebody is paying shipping and making a lot less margin to reach a lot more people. So do the math or just economics. If you're not making $1 a product anymore, but you're selling 10 of them, or you're making 20 cents, but you're selling 5,000 of them, it's just those are tough decisions.
Yeah, absolutely.
To make. But we're getting our new K-cup machine.
Yeah.
Do we have a date for it yet?
I
Too soon to
hope
say?
January.
Okay.
So
January or February.
and that
Okay.
What? You told me December.
Please say
I'm
November,
just saying.
December.
I'm saying
You're just
January
being
or
cautious.
February.
Okay, let's go back and say what we want to hear. Can you start over, please?
No, he keeps telling us later, and they're like, "Oh, well, maybe we should probably order cups because it might be here soon."
I'm sticking to January, February.
But that will help.
Yeah, especially for like larger accounts where you can get a bulk discount or something.
Yeah, we'll be able to do more bulk K-cups and some more, and that should help a lot, and especially for shipping and, so that's exciting, and hopefully, a new 48 count box.
Oh, okay.
That's prettier.
Nice.
So that's actually I was thinking about, I'm dreaming about stuff all the time.
You
I've
always
got
dream
to tell
about stuff.
Ashley
Yeah.
we've got to get a bid for that or a.
Yeah, I saw a
for that.
sample of it. It's really cute. It's
It's
like
tiny.
1 square
Oh, yeah.
inch.
Yeah, they made one. It's like 2 inches instead of like this big. It's this little tiny.
Lori
little
has this
tiny
like
thing.
crazy ability, I'm gonna say though, is like anytime we're stressed about something, you always like dream about how to fix the problem. It's kind of weird. Like, and I've seen this for years because we've worked together for years, like convention, and you'll come in and we'll be stressing about something. You're like, I've got it. This is what we're gonna do. And I'm like, okay, why don't you go back to sleep and come up with a fix for this now too?
I'm sleeping in the shower.
We're sleeping in showers, yeah. And I'm like, all right.
It's funny though because Logan, we're having an issue right now, and that's what I just knew. Logan's like, "There's just no solution. There's no solution." And then he went to sleep and came home the next day. He's like, "I thought of something."
Yeah. And are you gonna fix it?
We'll
Can
find out
you
later
fix it?
today.
Yes, you can.
We'll find
Bob
out
the
later
Builder,
today.
come on, you can fix it.
For sure.
I have faith in you, Logan. You're gonna
That's
do
good.
it.
At least someone does.
I will
do.
tell you next week we are going to take a week off of our lives.
Yes.
No. We got to do it from
No,
Florida.
we're
Oh
not
wait,
doing it.
no,
Oh, wait.
no, we're gonna do it from Florida.
Okay,
I
so
forgot,
we're
yes.
gonna do it. Yeah.
We'll do
Yeah.
it from Florida.
It'll be all
I'm
the
gonna
shows
be
from
the
Florida.
spa
Is
is
it
the problem.
Is it in your? It's gonna be on your itinerary.
Oh, what are we doing that day?
I don't know, but you better put it on
The
your itinerary
girls
if it's
are at
gonna
the
happen.
spa, and I've got to close on a house at noon. but we can do.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll do a short one.
We might be in the spa.
We might be in a pool or something.
Or
Who knows?
somewhere.
Yeah.
It might be somewhere fun.
That's fun.
We'll try to get it together and let you know. The interesting thing about our family vacation is we bought a timeshare when Britton was 9 months old.
And she's 30.
And she's
now.
31.
Yeah. And
we've been going to the same spot week 40 every year since with our kids. And it is so it has a very special place in our hearts. And we go with my bestie and her husband and now their
Morning,
son.
Jennifer.
Hey, Jen.
And so we just, I look forward to it every year. Like, this is, like, the best week, better than Christmas and stuff, to me, just because even though we work together and see each other all the time, it's just fun to play together and
Honestly, I feel like a lot of ideas for work come out, too, because we're all just talking about
I forgot to pack the games, though. I've got to pack some games with Grammy and Papa to take down. So it is just really nice, and it just is such a special, I don't know, it's so good. This is going to be the first year, I think. Well, Britain couldn't come 1 year.
Mm-hmm. And London won't be there this year.
But London won't be here this year because she's in Greece. So it's just kind of sad when somebody can't come. But because then I forgot that Britain wasn't there, but she was during the hurricane. And I was trying to sleep, and she was calling me like every 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, are you guys okay? It's
That's
like
so
I
good.
was when I was
Yeah,
sleeping.
so I told you that was the year that we were back here watching the weather like crazy. We're like, are they okay?
We had a fridge of beer and a fridge of food.
Well,
and
see,
we got
your
games
mistake
for
was
Sedona.
you trusted me and Dad to go get hurricane supplies, and
Yeah.
all we bought was beer.
They just had a whole fridge of alcohol.
Hey, it worked out.
I went and got
We
like
survived.
games for Sedona. She was pretty little and stuff, but it was fine. It was good. But Chuck is somebody that you want in an emergency. He was so good about like, hey, have you changed your flights? Have you got you boys closer? He's a great he's like an ultimate Boy Scout.
I like that.
Pool boy
I love Chuck.
/ Boy Scout. So
I love you, Chuck.
it works out. What did Sylvia say?
She said, my coffee just left Copenhagen, so should be in Sweden soon. Yay!
Oh, good.
Love that.
Yeah, I loved Malin's little video, even just hearing the Swedish accent. I miss it so
Sylvia,
much.
how many cinnamon buns did you eat for cinnamon bun roll day yesterday?
Oh, was it yesterday?
It was yesterday, yeah.
Malin posted a picture of the one she
Yeah,
made.
it was yesterday.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
So
Why
good.
didn't we have
Yeah.
cinnamon
So
bun
flaky.
day? I don't like cinnamon buns.
I
though,
know.
to be fair.
I feel
know.
like theirs are different, though. They're not as sweet and, like,
I made
overpowering.
it to their recipe. Did you try the one I made?
Mm-mm.
It was pretty good.
I believe it was
I
good.
like the orange rolls that you do out of the can. So that's my culinary. You know,
If you don't burn them, I'll say, bless your
Oh,
heart.
Oh,
I
she
do burn
burns
them.
them. Every time. You better believe she
Sedona,
burns.
my gosh, Monday night she made herself dinner at like 10 o'clock at night.
Nice.
And her son getting dinner because she'd eaten before dance. She took those little sausages and she cooked a whole package. She cooked half a thing of bacon and she cut up half a block of cheese in this big chunks. Everything was burned. Burned. But I will say the little sausage things were delicious.
What are the
burnt
little
like that.
sausage things?
The
Like,
little
are they?
sausage
They were little
patties.
sausage patties, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, when Kevin, you get home, she cooked it all. I don't know what.
So do you think that she takes after you? And well, she bakes some really nice stuff. Like when she did that baking class.
No, she started the house on fire. I
Okay,
had to come
but
home.
The cupcake that got sent in for me was very nice. She did a good job on that.
She takes after my mom for sure.
Yes,
But
I
she
didn't
also takes after my dad, where she'll just grab a sausage patty on a fork and sit there and
eat it.
You know?
That's
No,
funny.
she was taking this baking class. I thought it was a great idea. They did this virtual baking class.
Yeah.
And then what the problem was, they used, like, I bought 2 big things of butter.
Okay.
They used more than that, I think.
Wow. So 2
It's-
pounds of butter.
So she had to get something out of the fridge, and it wasn't room temperature.
Uh-huh.
And so she had to melt it. Well, the instructor said to do it in a microwave, and we don't have a microwave. So she told her to do it in the oven. Like, well, I don't know why she didn't tell her to put a saucepan or whatever. But so she put it in the oven, and she put it in one of those cake pans, but it was backwards,
Was it?
like upside down.
Okay.
So the butter skimmed out into the bottom of the oven and started a fire. And then she told this instructor, there's a fire in my oven.
And they're
And then
online?
instructor, yes. And the instructor told her to close the oven.
Oh, jeez.
And just, like, I don't know what. So she called me. I'm half an hour away, so I never even thought how dangerous this is. But Britton was closer. Britton got there first. She had it all cleaned up, the oven all cleaned, everything by the time I got there.
Oh my gosh.
That's
kind of hilarious. And
yeah, it was like,
a learning lesson, I guess.
Poor child.
Yeah. Okay. So Sylvia said she was very bad sweet and didn't eat no cinnamon buns yesterday. But she will be making it up for today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe we should just pretend it's today, too.
You know what? I'm okay with getting cinnamon rolls at lunch, for sure.
Who has cinnamon rolls? Who has good cinnamon rolls?
No one.
That station place down the street's supposed to make big ones. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even like
I like the massive ones that Jennifer brought in the one time.
Oh, the ones that are as big as they're like a dinner plate
Texas
size, and they're only $8, and they're giant. There's a place in Millington that makes them, or Vassar or something.
Okay.
We should guilt her into bringing us some more like we did last time. I'm on it, don't worry.
Okay. You got a hug, so you better be careful.
I got a hug from Jennifer. She's not a touchy-feely person at all.
No.
If you get a hug.
Yeah, she gave me a hug. She's like, don't tell Batty.
She's one of those people. She's on our accounting team, and we love her. And she's one of those people who say, like, everybody stay back 3 feet, you know? So if she hugs you, it's kind of a big deal.
Oh, it is kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, like, we hug each other, no big deal. Like, but she gets like, ooh, it's like gold. Yeah, maybe that's she does it on purpose, so that it's like a real gift.
Withholding to make it special.
I hope you're listening to this, Jennifer.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you're never going to hug you now.
She's going to really hoard those hugs more than she already does.
Oh, my gosh. I can't. Is anything else exciting going on?
We're working on subscription.
We're getting our
and they look super cool.
Yeah, we released
the labels and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm excited
cute.
about. I mean, I say this every month. I'm excited, but I love Halloween. Like, I'm throwing my 11-year-old turns 12 in November on Thanksgiving, but I'm making him have a birthday party in October, so I can have a Halloween one. Aren't they cute? Yes, I make the out of that scrap paper, the scrapbook paper, so they look cool.
I decorated for Halloween because when I come home, it's going to be too difficult. So I did the table and the mantle in Halloween, and then I'm going to do the other mantle in fall.
I like it.
I also started making cinnamon holiday blend today.
You did.
Oh, yes, we realized that's coming up very quick.
Yeah, we kind of forgot about it.
Like, I didn't forget. It's October 15th.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's on the calendar, but thanks for catching up.
Is it October 15th?
I don't have a calendar.
So we always aim for like early October with the hopes of having it done by the 15th.
Okay, so next week sometime it will be live?
I'm not going to say. All I know is I'm working on it, and that's all I can say.
Yeah, because our person who runs that machine isn't here today, so we could have had it running.
Yeah, also...
No guilt.
I guess that means I have to do, what is it called? Mary Mocha Mint now?
Mint, yeah.
If you guys haven't tried Mary Mocha Mint, we switched the flavoring, 2 years ago now, and it's really good now. It's like an Andes mint.
Yeah.
So I would definitely try it
this year. It's a great
blend.
And that's the pumpkin.
Chocolate.
The pumpkin seems to be flying off the shelves.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's so much.
We updated the pumpkin.
Yes.
And we have run out of flavoring like
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah. We're going through it like crazy. And we never have.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I'm just trying to
I'm
keep up,
I'm a little mad about it.
Yeah.
It's like a little salty.
Yeah. But so the subscription coffee of the month is Monster Mash, and I do have we released Monster Mash.
I saw the thing.
But not the flavors.
The thing. I was in my kitchen late at night, and I could hear it in my head doing that.
Yeah,
that was
me
cute.
trying to make a rhyme out of it.
It was cute. I
liked
it.
Thank you. But on the VIP page right now, we're running a contest. And it's really just guess the flavors, and we're going to pick somebody at random to win a prize. You know, nobody has guessed them yet, I will say.
Which is unusual, because usually they do. But I feel like usually we have clues somewhere in our thing to help, and there's no clues this
there
time.
Actually is if you look at the label. And that's all I'm going to say. There are clues. I don't see it's the label, it's the graphic that's on the VIP page. So check that out.
Is it just a monster face?
Well, are you giving away the clues?
Well, it's not a monster face, isn't our coffee?
I guess I'm going to wait for you to see it after we're done here.
I have no idea what you guys are... I haven't even seen, I
don't know either. Now I'm very confused.
Yes. But I'm excited. I love, love, love Halloween. So if you love Halloween, I think you're going to love this box.
It is fun. It is so fun. We're actually going to a Halloween party at Disney.
Fun.
So I am Mrs. Banks.
Oh, cute.
So Britain's going to make my sash, vote for women, and Sedona's Mary Poppins, and then Kevin is Bert with the rainbow jacket.
Oh, that's right. Did you get him the new white pants that weren't see-through?
Yeah, I ordered this outfit, and you measure everything. I mean, there's some amazing seamstresses in different countries.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? That will custom make clothes, because I think it was $140.
Wow.
I mean, for someone to hand make something, but the jacket fits beautifully.
Nice.
But the pants were white, and they were so see-through. It was ridiculous. And I even contacted her, and I said, oh my goodness.
Okay, the 12-year-old boys have arrived.
I was sitting next to him every day. I contacted, and she's like, "Oh, this is for cosplay. It's not supposed to be for." And I'm like, "Yeah, but they can't be see-through."
Listen, I'm going to Disney. I can't have see-through pants.
Yeah,
on
they're gonna axed out.
Yeah.
So I bought him some hipper, cool white pants.
Nice.
So it should be fine. And she argued with me, and she's like, "I'll remake them, but it'll take 3 weeks." I'm like, and she's like, I can't remember. I'm like, okay, I know fabric like this. I wouldn't even make a tablecloth out of this fabric,
It's pretty thin there.
But oh wow.
Okay, so Jennifer said that actually looking at those graphics and trying to come up with cute names, but I have been so busy that I've never come up with anything good to post. Okay, we're waiting for your post then. I want to see. And Charles, I've been trying to figure out the coffee flavors for that box.
Okay, so we've got people wondering. I don't know them.
Yes.
I would give you a clue, but I don't even know.
I think I know 2 of them.
Do you?
Obviously, I know all of them. But,
Yeah.
And Mike is excited for CHB. Hi, Mike.
I feel like I've seen, CHB, Cinnamon Holiday Blend, is our 3rd most popular coffee.
I pulled the numbers yesterday. You guys are crazy. We sell so much of it.
It's 3rd. We only sell it for 2.5 months, and it's our 3rd most popular flavor.
We sold 3,200 12-ounce. Just 12-ounce regular in
Do we have stickers
2.5 months.
We will get on that as soon as we're done with this phone call.
Yes, because if you recall, for our Cinnamon Holiday Blend, we donate to a charity.
Mm-hmm.
And we've picked Street Hearts Animal Rescue. I think we talked about that last time.
Yeah.
And they are awesome. They just go help animals at night or day. I mean, I don't think these people sleep.
Yeah, no. I mean, really, they're amazing.
It is pretty crazy. And it would be so hard. I mean, their hearts are so big, and then if an animal's suffering, they just can't stand it. Mm-hmm. And then they do medical stuff for animals that have gotten hit or I've been very neglected. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it is crazy. I think one dog got recovered, and it was a little Shih Tzu, or we have a little white dog.
Say that again, a Shih Tzu?
Yeah. Unless my mom likes it Shih Tzu.
That is how you say it.
No, it's not. Shih Tzu. Ask my mom.
Shih Tzu? Is Shih Tzu right?
Yeah, it's Shih Tzu.
I thought it was Shih Tzu.
No.
I will. I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm going to tell the story because my mom hates it when I say Shih Tzu, and so she'll say it's Shih Tzu, and I'm like, I know Shih Tzu, and she's like, no, Shih Tzu, and I'm like, Shih Tzu.
I thought it was Shih Tzu.
That's what we're saying. The same thing.
Yeah,
we're saying the same thing right now.
It drives her a little crazy, and I just smile in my head. Pretend like I'm not.
Is it like when you're a kid and you think you're sweering when you say it?
Yeah,
I'm saying Shih Tzu, Mom.
She's like, Shih Tzu. I'm like, Shih Tzu. I know. I'm 50 years old. It still makes me laugh.
Mike says he's going to be first in line to get the CHP because he loves it so much.
Okay, we will be making. We're flavoring it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have enough flavoring?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got.
For now, we better knock on wood when we say that too. I feel like we need to go.
And it is. I mean, see, it is such a good coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's really good. I used to pull espresso shots in the store with it, and then put them into almond milk, and it tastes like the milk from Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes.
Afterwards, and it's so good.
With a shot of caramel, it is delicious.
It's so good.
Cinnamon caramel latte.
Okay.
Yes.
Super good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be good. Did we try it? Did we try it in our Cafe Caramel as our base coffee?
Yeah, we have done that before too. Yeah, Cafe Caramel made with the CHB is super
pumpkin.
good.
Our new pumpkin would be really good made in that in a Cafe Caramel too.
Agreed.
With the caramel.
Yeah.
It'd be delicious.
Along with caramel apple coffee as a cafe caramel.
Yeah, we used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
People bought caramel apple.
Yeah.
That's not.
Well,
a thing
it's not
anymore.
I don't even
Yeah.
think we did it this fall. did
No,
we?
it's not a thing anymore.
No.
Don't say that. Doesn't Charles love that?
Charles loves apple flavors.
I know.
And we bring apple flavors.
I know.
In. Yeah.
We've had apple though. That
Yeah.
was really good. The apple.
You
the
keep talking about the
was
Swedish
super
apple.
good, and I'm not even a huge apple fan.
Yeah.
So apple caca.
Apple caca.
You just had to say that.
Keka?
Didn't
Maybe
you?
it's apple keka. And we're
Keka.
told- Maybe it's keka.
Keka.
We're just really butchering the Swedes language
Ever.
again. Sorry, guys.
I don't know. I think it could be caca.
Yeah.
Based on shitballin for meatballs.
Shitballin?
No, I heard
It's
Mullen say it. It
shitballin.
was keka or something.
Keka?
I don't know.
We're terrible. We can barely
Well,
do English.
it's that hard accent.
hard
that
syllables,
It's hard to say. Cake. Keka.
Oh.
I don't know. But anyway, so we will try to do a live next week from Florida.
Okay.
I'm not promising.
I'll
it
figure
will,
something out.
It will be it probably will be entertaining because
I will tune in and
it's
heckle you guys from
vacation.
Michigan.
There you go. And
Yes.
Patty's gonna be holding down the fort here,
Yes.
so she's gonna have her hands full. It is hard. I mean, it's like when you're a small family company, and then, I mean, so you've got what? Your production manager, your distribution manager, your e-commerce manager,
Your COO.
your CEO,
And the franchise director. Yeah.
yeah, and sales, and
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Sylvia says you should hear my southern accent trying to speak Swedish.
Okay, actually, could you just record that? Below?
Oh, yeah,
we
We'd
would
actually
like
really
that.
like
It
to
needs to
hear
be in the
that,
VIP
Sylvia.
page.
We'd 100% like to hear that.
We would love that.
It would make us feel better about butchering the Swedish language the last couple months, too.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah. You know what? I actually had to say bless your heart quite a bit last week when you were cooking. Oh, I forgot. My parents wanted to tell you too. They watched our live. They were out to eat. They were having breakfast, and they were laughing so hard that they had to turn it off and go out to the car and watch it because they couldn't stop laughing. So they wanted me to tell you that, bless your heart, you made them laugh.
As I thought later, we should have had Malin on, like, they those reaction videos, watching me just butcher this cake.
Yeah,
She probably would have just been horrified the
We
whole
were
time.
crying laughing.
Next time we might have to do a little pre-production thing and get it all set up and ready to go.
That was
Well,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Make it more legit.
Because I didn't know, and then it was, I mean, the horrifying angles
Yeah.
were pretty bad. It was
I
like,
still just don't understand, like, why you heated up the whipping cream. Like,
I because it said I was supposed to whip up the pastry cream. It wasn't the whipping cream.
okay.
But I think my big thing was that I already had a saucepan that had melted butter in, and I put the milk in there and was boiling it. And
Well-
Britton says the fat never could break it down then.
But did it tell you to boil the milk, or was that like
Yeah,
a
no,
Lori-
you had to boil the
Oh,
milk.
okay.
You brought it to, I mean, it was like you brought it to boil, stirred something in, then you brought it. I don't even know. It was
Yeah, we know.
It was 3 steps.
Yeah.
Crazy. Now, if I just would have done a sponge cake, like a normal cake, jam, and the whipped cream turned out beautifully.
The whipped cream was the
It
best
is
part.
the marzipan that I'm still... Like, can
Well,
you
you-
buy marzipan?
You can.
Yeah.
And we tried to buy you marzipan, but it wasn't available. It wasn't going to come until later. But then they had included an ingredient for marzipan, but you did not make
Yeah,
it.
because those ingredients were like $80 to
Yeah.
make a princess cake. Let's just start there.
Yeah, that's true. You had the super fine
I could
sugar,
have bought
the
a
almond flour.
lot of cakes for $80.
You probably should have. We probably would have liked it better had you bought the
Could have
cake
just
instead.
figured out how to make marzipan and just covered a cake in it and called it a day.
Yeah, you could have really done that. Like, totally, like, bought a little cake from
Well,
Kroger.
maybe I'm going to. We're
No.
going to see. I'm making the cake for the baby shower coming up.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Can we please order it?
Nope. Nope.
Please?
Nope.
Can we get a practice run a couple days before?
Yeah, can we, like, taste it? Like, what are you doing?
I might even video it to prove that I did it.
I wish you wouldn't. I wish you would just order it. We've already done
No,
this
this
once.
is gonna be fine. It's gonna be great.
I'm making lasagna.
Okay,
You
so
know,
our
that's amazing.
our head roaster, D, right? That's
Yeah.
his title, head
Mhm.
roaster. He's having a baby in December, so we are going to have a baby shower,
A baby shower.
on the 20th. And so you're going to make the cake? Your lasagna is excellent. I will say there's
Lasagna's
one
the
thing
best.
that you make good.
Like the best.
That is very
you
good.
won't eat lasagna anywhere else.
Your lasagna is excellent.
I have tried lasagna at multiple like good Italian places, and it's gross.
Yeah, your
And you like
lasagna
mine
is
best.
excellent.
Yeah.
Chuck and Crystal love my lasagna.
Yes, but
I feel like it's
I'm making
just
it.
because
It's
cheese.
look at lasagna. Saturday, October 8th. I'm making lasagna.
nice. Okay, but your cake.
Just you wait.
What do you have planned? I'm really worried.
Just you wait.
I'm like really
There's
worried.
gonna be a fondant baby on top.
Oh my god! Can you please make a fondant shape of a baby? You know what it's gonna end up being? It's gonna be like a Halloween cake. It's gonna be like a House of Horrors.
Just a
The
horror
baby's
with
gonna
a
be
baby.
like grotesque. It's gonna be
Just
horrible.
make it
They'll
all
be coming
like
out of the cake.
all
Yeah.
skin colored fondant.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So
horrifying.
gross.
Oh, good. Chuck and Crystal are looking forward to,
To
your
lasagna.
lasagna.
Yes.
Can you video that cake making too, Crystal said, or Chuck? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I think that you
I'm
guys.
gonna do it sideways. I got some critiques. I'm gonna not have the gray in my hair showing so much.
Would you like me to also make a cake in case this cake doesn't turn out?
No.
No,
We
I've got it.
trust the process,
it.
right?
I
Patty?
don't trust the process. I've
process.
seen the process.
I
It is
got
a
it.
crap
I'm not
show.
even worried about. First of all, my beater wasn't even inserted
That-
all the way.
that was-
If you look at the thing, it's like.
That was not the issue there.
Yeah, we could blame the
If
stand
I would have
mixer.
known what ribbons was, that was my issue. It should have said ribbons or 5 minutes, because I think I only blended it for like 2 minutes.
There was a lot more wrong than the
No,
ribbons.
if the cake would have turned out fine, the whipped cream was beautiful.
It's-
The fondant was gorgeous.
It's like espresso. Time does not make it right. When the ribbons are there, that makes it right. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
To tell me again about your gorgeous fondant
Gorgeous.
that you had to jam around the edges to stop it from seeping out.
That wasn't the fondant's fault. That was the seepage, the pastry.
But the
cream.
fondant had to be jammed in there to keep the insides
It's that
from
pastry
seeping
thing.
out.
It was only that pastry one. If that one would have turned out good, I feel like
I feel like
could've
there was just a
survived
little
it.
too much jam.
I figured that might be the best part of it. Oh, and then I didn't even know in Malin's video you're supposed to take the whipped cream stuff and cover the entire cake.
Ah.
Nobody told me that.
Was it in your instructions?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I got janky instructions. That's what it is.
Okay, so I think we should get Malin's instructions, and then you should have
I
a
saw
redo.
Malin's. I know how to do it now.
Okay.
I even know how to cut out the
She's
little
gonna.
leaves.
That's what she's making.
Oh.
A brand new princess
I
cake.
am.
That's
I'm
gonna be
making a
great.
princess cake, and it's gonna be
It's gonna be
beautiful.
great.
Please
With a
don't.
baby.
With a fondant baby coming out of it.
Baby. Maybe I'll make little footprints gently walking across the cake.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens.
Janelle, you heard it here. No need to order a cake. I'm gonna make the cake.
Janelle, please order a backup cake just in
And
case.
to text her being like, please no.
Please, Janelle. I don't want to eat another one of those cakes. It was bad enough the first time. It was bad enough. Okay, well, we've kept you guys for 42 minutes.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a short
Yeah.
on this. Well, okay, so we will see you next week from hopefully sunny Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.